Welcome back to my Navratri podcast on Kyaa, Matlab. In this podcast, I talk about goddess Kalaratri. One of the fearsome forms of Durga is goddess Kalaratri. The seventh day of Navratri Puja is dedicated to her very appearance invoking fear. This form of goddess Durga is believed to be the destroyer of all demon entities, that is, ghosts, spirits, and negative energies who flee upon knowing of her arrival. Mahamaya, Mahakali, Trishna, Nidra, Trisha are her other names. Kalaratri means the one who is the death of Kal. Kal here is time and death, and Ratri means night. In this form, she killed the demons Shumbha and Nishumbha. So how does goddess Kalaratri look? She is of the dark night complexion, which is black. Her thorny necklace shines like the lights from thunders. Her three eyes emanate rays like lightning. She is clad in loose red clothes to cover her upper body and wears tiger skin below her waist. Her whole body has thorny garlands, anklets, waistbands, wristbands, and armlets. Her hair is bountiful but disheveled. She has 4 hands. The left hand carries the cleaver and the torch. The right hand is in Varada and Abhaya Mudra poses. Her Vahana is the donkey. So there's a mythology behind goddess Kalaratri. It said that in her fight with the demons, she is called Shubhankari. In this form, she killed the demon Raktabija. Raktabija could multiply from every drop of his blood which fell on the ground. This goddess Kalaratri killed him by licking the blood before it could reach the ground and hence conquered him. Devotees need not fear her, as she is basically all about auspiciousness. She symbolizes auspiciousness. The main aim of the avatar is to protect devotees from troubles. I hope this podcast helps. Welcome back to my Navratri podcast, and today I talk about goddess Mahagauri. The most beautiful and radiant form of goddess Parvati is goddess Mahagauri, and she is worshipped on the 8th day of Navratri. Hindu mythology says that goddess Shailaputri was extremely beautiful and blessed with a fair complexion at the age of 16, and hence came to be called Mahagauri because of her fair skin. Like Ma Shailaputri, she mounts a bull, and because of that, she is called Vrisharudha. She has 4 hands, while one hand on the right carries a trishul and the other stays in Abhaya Mudra. She holds a damaru in one left hand and keeps the other in Varada Mudra. The goddess is also often compared with a conch, the moon, and white jasmine flowers because of her fair complexion. Many times called Shvetambaradhara, as she is always wearing white clothes and symbolizing purity, serenity, and tranquility. Legend has it that demons Shumbha and Nishumbha, who could only be killed by a virgin. So Lord Brahma repeatedly called Parvati Kali for no reason, in a very mocking way. Parvati was hurt by this teasing, so she performed severe penance to please Lord Brahma and requested him to grant her a golden complexion. However, Lord Brahma explained his inability to do so and instead requested her to slay the demons Shumbha and Nishumbha, the two powerful demons who had defeated the gods and were creating enough havoc on earth. Goddess Mahagauri agreed to kill these demons and restore peace and order to the world. Meanwhile, these demons, Shumbha and Nishumbha, hearing of her beauty, proposed to marry Mahagauri. Goddess Mahagauri not only refused their proposal, but instead challenged them to battle. The demons accepted the challenge, and the battle went on for days with no one gaining upper hand. Finally, Goddess Mahagauri transformed into Kali and defeated these demons. Both Shumbha and Nishumbha were later killed by Mahagauri's trident. So praying to Goddess Mahagauri on the 8th day of Navratri helps devotees overcome fear and obstacles and attain victory over the enemies. Thank you for listening. I hope this podcast helps. The last and the final Devi in this series is Goddess Siddhidatri. Goddess Siddhidatri is the ninth and final among the Navadurga aspects of the Hindu mother goddess Mahadevi. The very word Siddhidatri is derived from two words, Siddhi and Datri. Siddhi meaning supernatural powers and Datri meaning giver. She possesses 8 supernatural powers. They are Anima, Mahima, Garima, Laghima, Prapti, Prakambya, Ishitva, Vashitva. Goddess Siddhidatri sits on a lotus and rides a lion. She has 4 arms. In her right hand, she holds a mace and the Sudarshana Chakra, and in her left hand, she holds a lotus and her Shankha. She is surrounded by Gandharvas, Yakshas, Siddhas, and Asuras who worship her. Hindu mythology says that when the universe began, Lord Rudra worshipped Adi Parashakti, the supreme goddess of power. Since she had no form, Adi Parashakti appeared in the form of Goddess Siddhidatri from the left half of Lord Shiva. When this happened, Lord Shiva came to be known as Ardhanarishwara, that is, half female and half male forms of Lord Shiva. The scriptures go further to say that Lord Shiva attained all the siddhis by worshipping this goddess Siddhidatri. Devotees worship her on Mahanavami, and it's a belief that she takes away ignorance from the devotees and grants them knowledge and bestows them with accomplishments. I hope this podcast helps. Thanks for listening. Here's wishing you all a fantastic and a very happy Navratri and a Vijayadashmi. Bangalore is not short of music schools, art schools, or dance schools. But there's not a single Shloka school that aims at keeping our children abreast of cultural knowledge, thereby tapping an area left untapped, Shloka education. Call me an economist, a Shlokapreneur, or a founder. But first, I'm a theist in every right. Hello, my name is Divyaa Doraiswamy, and I am the founder of Gurukulam, the Shloka Learning Center, the first of its kind online Shloka school. On this platform, Kyaa, Matlab, I will take you through the lesser talked about gods of Hinduism. Stay tuned. Kuch baaton ka matlab, kuch matlab ki baatein. Kyaa matlab?